and Heche's older son is opening up about the decision to publish a memoir the actress was working on ahead of her unexpected death in August. On Thursday night, Homer Laffoon, who was named general administrator of Heche's estate in November following a months-long legal battle with her ex James Tupper, spoke emotionally about Call Me Ann while also thanking the public for their support since she died. "Never imagined I'd find myself responsible for Mom's IG account, but here we are," Laffoon, 20, posted on Instagram alongside an image of the book's cover. First things first, from August to now, the amount of love, care and support shown by those on social media and IRL has been overwhelming and blessedly received, thank you, he continued. "One day at a time is working for me, as I'm sure the healing journey will be a long one. Your good thoughts and well wishes will continue to comfort me on my path. But this is my mom's account, so enough about me," added Laffoon. "I have a responsibility to share with her community what she was working on and how excited she would have been to tell you herself. My mom had a completed manuscript for a second book at the time of her passing," said Laffoon. "The book is the product of Mom's further efforts to share her story and to help others where she could. Call Me Ann is the result, and I know she was excited to share with the world. So, Mom, here I am sharing it with the community you created. May it flourish and take on a life of its own, as you would have wanted," he added. Laffoon then announced a special event to celebrate the book at Barnes & Noble in Los Angeles on its release date, January 24. "I know Mom would want to see everyone's smiling face as she read an excerpt and signed copies," continued Laffoon. "I don't plan on using this platform too often, but know she loved her fans, loved writing, she wrote endlessly, and it would not feel right not to reach out at a time like this," he added, concluding, "As Mom liked to sign off, peace and love, Homer." Details of Call Me Ann were first released in September by the Associated Press, which published an excerpt ahead of the book's scheduled release date. Heche had been writing Call Me Ann, her follow-up to 2001's Call Me Crazy, for months leading up to her death on August 12, Publishers Weekly previously reported. Heche was 53 when she was removed from life support on August 14, 2 days after being declared legally dead. The book consists of personal anecdotes of her rise to fame, how Harrison Ford became her on-set mentor, her relationship with Ellen DeGeneres, her encounter with Harvey Weinstein, her history of childhood sexual abuse, her relationship with God, her journey to love herself, according to Start Publishing. Looking back on her relationship, Heche wrote, "I was labeled outrageous because I fell in love with a woman. I had never been with a woman before I dated Ellen. I did not, personally, identify as a lesbian. I simply fell in love," wrote the actress. "It was, to be clear, as odd to me as anyone else. There were no words to describe how I felt. Gay didn't feel right, and neither did straight. Alien might be the best fit, I sometimes thought," she continued. "What, why, and how I fell in love with a person instead of their gender, I would have loved to have answered if anyone had asked, but as I said earlier, no one ever did. I am happy that I was able to tell you in this book, once and for all." In 199,